What's going on, Dividend Chasers? It's the Dividend Bloodhound here with another investing episode. In this episode we're talking about my Freetrade ISA portfolio, and I'm bringing you my weekly portfolio review and update. So not too much has changed in the markets this week. We've had a few big increases in terms of where the market has gone in terms of tech stocks. Tesla has been absolutely on fire. There has been a big dividend cut with Wells Fargo. I'm glad I'm not invested in them at the moment. Stand by on watching other American bank stocks as well, because that is one of the biggest bank stocks in America. I know the UK banks have already cut their dividends for at least the time being, and more of a suspension, should I say. Just on that note there, actually, dividend cuts are a common thing at the moment. We are in massively unprecedented times. And I think that comes with the territory with investing in dividend stocks. This was quite a well-established bank that has had to cut its dividends, which is a real shame for the investors that are now caught up in the middle of it, because the share price isn't going to recover. It just proves that you need to do your due diligence even more so in these times. If you are buying a stock, if you are holding one, you need to just keep an eye out, just like I've done. Review your portfolio regularly and make sure that you trim the dead wood, basically. There was a rumour going around that Wells Fargo was going to ditch its dividend or cut it substantially, so a lot of people probably heeded this warning and got out just in time. You need to keep your portfolio manageable so you can get out of these companies if there is a dividend cut rumoured, so you can save yourself the heartache and the hurt of financial pain in that one. Okay, so that's where I've seen some major market movements this week. There is also talk of a tech bubble that's going on, which is a little bit of concern to growth investors. But this is my dividend paying portfolio. Most things in here do pay a dividend, which is a bit more sustainable in terms of income over the long term than the growth portfolio that's over in trading 212. One of my key big positions, which is Boeing, does not pay a dividend at the moment. I'm hoping that will return over the long term, as well as some serious share price growth. It is significantly discounted right now, and we'll have a look at that in a second when I get into the app. That being said, if this video does bring you some value, please hit the like button in the corner here, or if you're brand new to this channel on the Dividend Bloodhound, it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button over here, and even tick that notification bell to get notified of when I release brand new portfolio reviews of both Freetrade, Trading 212 and other stock picks that I come across that I usually put in my portfolio as well, because I like to put my money where my mouth is. That being said, and without further ado, let's roll the intro and let's get into the video. I will catch you next. What's going on, guys? Welcome into the portfolio. So here you can see that we're sitting just shy of £5,000 in the portfolio, down £88.88p since investing began. Just jumped up a little bit as the market's due to open over stateside in an hour or so. So futures are taking hold. So here we have it then. Boeing is declined a little bit this week, down to 22%, position at £563. AT&T £450 for 19 shares, down 13%. Looking to add more to this position over the coming months, especially if it stays down this low. Visa 2.6 shares at £400, 2% up. AbbVie 5 shares, position worth £396, 18% up. 3M sitting just equal at £395 for 3 shares, or 0.2% up. Coca-Cola still just a smidge down at the moment at 8% down, £326 or 8.9, as near as makes no difference, 9 shares. Shell is next at 17 shares for £214, currently sitting 27% down, still trying to average down this one over the next few months or so as well, to try and bring that average price per share down under £15, hopefully, maybe less than that if I can. I'm sitting £80 down on that one at the moment, which isn't exactly brilliant. Next up is PepsiCo. They had strong earnings recently, so there's been a slight increase in their share price to £4.70. At £214 is their current value. Home Depot next, one of my strongest buys during the health crisis crash. Currently valued at £208 for the share, up 37% or £56. Next up is IBM, £196 for 2.06 shares, 10% down on that one. £21 down. Microsoft, another big buy during the health crisis for me, sitting up £44 or 35%. Very happy with the return on that one so far. McDonald's has stayed where it is for the whole time, pretty much 0.4% up, £154. Cat has made a bit of a recovery since the last portfolio review, now up 7% in the last few days. Currently £8.90 up on this one. Its dividend is due to pay out soon as well. Legal & General has recovered, it was 2% down, it's now 1% up at £112 for 49 shares. Raytheon Technology has pretty much stayed where it is since it merged with United Technologies. I am at £2, roughly £2 up. That £95 up isn't right, it's just a glitch in free trade system with this one because of the merger. BP sitting down along with the other oil companies, down 30% for 32 shares. Currently £39 out of pocket, positions worth £100. UPS doing pretty decent as well, 27% up, £20. Very, very, very decent, this company. Very pleased with my return on that one. Disney started its little recovery as well, back up to nearly $120. I'm at £8 up on that one. Unilever is exactly where we left it at the last review, really. 9p up for my 2 shares held. Nike's held steady at £76 a share. I'm £7 up on that one, bought into it at £69. Starbucks is a faller in the portfolio this week. It's dropped down a smidge. I was breaking even on it. I'm now £3 down or 4.8%. Carnival, 5 shares in Carnival, down 41%. They've been under £10 a share for a lot of this week. I did consider buying another one, but held off. £36 out of pocket at the moment on that one. There hasn't been any good news to really affect the cruise lines at the moment. Still sitting waiting for news of when they can sail again. SP UK dividends, 1% up on these, coming along nicely. UK stock market really isn't doing a lot at the moment. It's sort of trading sideways, I would say. It's just sort of just sitting, marking time. 3 shares of GSK. I've received a dividend in these guys this week, 36p for 2 shares held. I now have 3, but I bought that third one after ex-dividend. Currently 40p up. Commercial property I hardly want to talk about because it's just rubbish, and I really, really wish I could sell out of it without making such a loss. 70 shares, £25 down, 38% down. Dividend cut, absolutely useless, that company. SP Dividend Aristocrats over in the States, 10% down on that one. £9 or £4.30 down. You've got Eurostox dividends. Currently got 2 shares, 10% down, worth £29. 2 FTSE 100 and FTSE 250 shares, just again trading sideways. FTSE 100 has picked up a little bit today of 66p. And then we've got my shares in National Grid. They suffered a little bit of bad news this week. The regulator said, the Ofcom or Ofgem, the regulator for energy, basically weighed in on an argument and said they won't make so much money in the future, so that weighed on investors' minds. Apple is still being Apple, really, trading all the way up to 400, along with the other tech stocks having a bit of a boom right now. HSBC I tried to average down, added a couple of shares to bring that average price down under a fiver, which I did manage to do. And then we got Johnson and Sage up 1%, looking to add to that position as a UK stock. Johnson and Johnson 2% down, recovering up from the last review. It has recovered slightly. At the last review we were down here somewhere, and it's come back a little bit. Qualcomm is still up 13%, ticking along nicely with the advent of 5G coming along, should I say. And £1.33 up on them guys. Also benefit from the tech boom at the moment that's going on. We've got Pennon Group 2% down at the moment, or 27p, looking to add to these great income stock. And last but not least, we have JLN Enviro for the 4 shares up 2 and a bit percent, and Lockheed Martin down 10% in the little £10 position that I hold. And then since the last portfolio review, there you can see we have 2 shares in HSBC, 1 in National Grid, a GSK dividend of 38p, 1 buy of Coca-Cola, 2 buys or 2 shares of AT&T, 1 of Eurostock's dividends, and 2 shares in Sage. I've been very busy. Another National Grid share, a Pennon Group share, and the 4 shares in JLN, 1 share in Carnival, and 3 shares in Shell. And that, thank you very much for watching so far, wraps us up, and I'll see you back in the real world. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for tuning into the video and watching all the way to the end. If you have done that, a massive heartfelt thank you from myself. I really need the watch time right now, just getting close to the monetization barrier or threshold, shall we say. If this video has brought you some value and you've really enjoyed it, please hit that like button in that corner there. Or if you're brand new here, please hit the subscribe button on this side and hit the notification bell, because it'd be an absolute pleasure to see you in another one of my investing episodes. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up here for today. Just a short fire, quick one, and I will catch you in my very next episode. Pleasure to bring this one to you. Catch you in the next episode. Bye bye. See you later.